Peter Waugh from Albert E. Waugh and Sons Limited. The family has been farming for 30 years. We've been growing for Cavendish that long, at least, and we've just mainly processing potatoes all along. And we had a Quonset building here that was built in the early 70s, and it was at the end of its life. There was nothing left to it, so we had a 20-inch wall on the bottom that was holding the Quonset structure, so we were able to go on top of that with the ICF block, and we were able to save our 4-foot wall and our floor and just go with the new building right on top of that. So there was a savings there that we were able to capitalize on. And we looked at the Tulsima, and it's the new technology, and we're looking to really improve our quality coming out of the warehouse, so it just kind of made sense to go with the newest and best technology, we feel. We filmed it Tuesday, October 7th, and that Friday we could see the pile dry and drying even more just in that little time frame, and it was just pretty impressive to see how fast it actually did dry the potatoes and how efficient it was running and how easy it was to run. The Tulsima advice that they gave us before we stored it, there was a few little tricks that we used to dry it even faster that we noticed. Tried it, and it actually did help our other building dry out faster, which would normally take a week to 2 weeks to dry, and we found it dried out a lot faster using the advice that they had given us. And this building dried out in 4 days, probably. The fans are only 5 horsepower, but they produce 63 CFM, which is almost 3 times our other warehouse. And the noise level to them is unbelievable, really. You can't even hear the building running, as opposed to our other building where I can hear from my bedroom window and can tell if it's on just by cracking the window a little bit. So the efficiency and the noise level, which is great. Having neighbors around, there's not that many complaints with that much air. This warehouse has the duct system in it, which is not that common around here, and it didn't prove to be any more of a challenge filling than the traditional culverts. It was the same. We were talking to the Tulsima supervisor a week ago. He just gave us a couple tests to do to see what stages of drying the potatoes were at, and one of them was just a simple swipe your thumb to see if the skin peeled off, and our potatoes, we found, are right where they were supposed to be for at that stage of storage. And another one he said was to check and see if cut a potato in half and see if it was white with the starch, and our potatoes, we found our potatoes were right where they were supposed to be in the storage stage.